Moral decadence in our educational system. The issue of moral decadence in our educational system has become a growing concern in recent times. Students are increasingly displaying negative behaviors such as dishonesty, disrespect, and aggression. Good day. My name is Undubisi Divine Treasure, and I'm here to speak on an important topic: moral decadence in our educational system. This raises an important question: who should be held responsible for the moral decay in our educational system, parents or teachers? Please follow me. Again, my name is Undubisi Divine Treasure. We are here to speak on an important topic: moral decadence in our educational system. Like I said earlier, moral decadence in our educational system raises an important question: who should be held responsible for the moral decay in our educational system, parents or teachers? Here with me I have and also here with me I have Precious, and I have so what do you have to say about the issue of moral decadence in our educational system? Who should be held responsible for the moral decadence in our educational system, parents or teachers?
Thank you, Treasure. I think parents should be held more responsible in our moral decay in our educational system because they have first the primary responsibilities. Parents have the primary responsibilities to instill moral values and good behavior in their children from early age. They should impart those knowledge of discipline in them that will influence other children who will like to emulate from them. They should not only rely on the teachers because they might be busy with their various classes. Parents are also the role models for their children. Children often look up to their parents and model their behaviors after them. So parents should be very careful in whatever they do in the presence of their children because anything they do, the children will like to emulate that from them. A parent will not be exhibiting immoral character in the presence of their children and think their children will not model that from them. Their children will emulate that immoral characters from them. Parents should also provide guidance and support for their children as they navigate moral issues and make ethical decisions. This can help the children develop a strong moral compass in their lives. So parents play a critical role in shaping the moral values of the children. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that wonderful point. I really do appreciate. Precious, what do you have to say about the issue of moral decadence in our educational system?
Thank you, Treasure. I think in this issue of moral decadence in our educational system, teachers are meant to be held responsible because they spend more time with students and they are meant to instill moral values and good behavior in their students. Teachers are meant to ensure that the students are behaving appropriately. Their duty is not just to impact academic knowledge on their students, but to ensure that the students are behaving appropriately. Teachers should be held responsible when their students are not behaving appropriately. Teachers should act as role models to their students. They should exhibit good morals and their actions should align with the values in which they are teaching their students. Teachers should create a culture of respect in order for the students to respect themselves, their peers and their teachers. Teachers should monitor the activities of the students and they are meant to address any misconduct immediately. Teachers should address unethical behavior of the students whenever they see it, and they should not just pass the responsibilities to parents. Addressing this behavior will show that this behavior is not acceptable, and it will help to reinforce good values. Teachers are meant to create a conducive environment for learning, where children can feel safe, comfortable, and practice good moral values. Most students cut short their visit to the classroom because of the punishment and tyranny which they receive from their teachers, which leads to bad experience from a teacher. Another point to consider is sexual harassment. Girl child is the usual victim of sexual harassment. Most teachers make advances towards girl child. For example, male teachers make advances towards girl child, and when they refuse this, they usually have a failure in examination. And also, students who are from influential and rich families become the teacher favorites, and those who are from poor families become the teacher enemy. Students who are brilliant become the teacher's favorites, and those who are slow learners become the teacher's enemy. Also, teachers should create a good critical thinking skills in order for students to be able to make good decisions, and they should collaborate with parents in order for them to bring out the best in students. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the points you raised. Solomon, can you tell us how to solve the issue of moral decadence in our educational system, and who should be held responsible for it, parents or teachers?
Thank you, Treasure. I think parents should be held responsible because parents spend more time with students, with children. Parents spend more time with children because a child is born from home, and parents have about 2 years to teach them good moral values and behaviors. Parents should be held responsible for failing to teach these values to their children. Parents also should be mindful of the characters they perform in front of their children, because children learn more from the things they see than what they are taught. Parents also should mind their languages in front of their children. Parents should know the kind of friends their children keep, and be mindful and be observant to ensure that the friends the children keep are intelligent and brilliant and can meet up with the standard of the child. Parents should also work together with teachers to ensure that students get constant messages about good moral values and behaviors. Thanks.
Thank you so much for that wonderful point. However, many parents face challenges such as work demand, financial support. What do you have to say to it?
Well, I think parents should give their children more time, because the life of the child is more important than money. Although money is also important to train up the child, but it should not be put before what is more important. The life of the child is more important than every other thing. Therefore, parents should give to them the necessary time and attention that we deserve. Thanks.
Thank you so much for answering the question. Thank you for the points you raised. I really appreciate it. Precious, many teachers face challenges such as large class size, limited resources. What do you have to say to it?
Large class size have a negative impact on students because most students who sit at the back do not pay attention to what the teacher is teaching. They always engage themselves in arguments, gossiping, and noise making. So these have a negative impact on students. And also learning resources. Most teachers don't have enough learning resources to teach their students. For example, chalkboard, and other things needed in the classroom, which will affect the students' performance in class.
Thank you so much for that wonderful point. In conclusion, now, so what do you have to say in conclusion?
Thank you, Treasure. In summary, I think parents should spend quality time with their children. They should communicate with their children, bring their children together, ask them how they feel, what they want, as they navigate moral issues. So parents should be bringing their children together, have an honest discussion about things that arise in our daily lives. I know parents should go to work to earn a living, that is quite essential, but they should bring more time for their children. They should not consider their work first, but know what people say about their children outside, what they behave in school. So parents should be spending that time with their children. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that wonderful conclusion. In general conclusion, parents and teachers are the stakeholders. Parents should instill moral values to their children. Teachers should create a good, lively learning resources and good environment for students. Thank you. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.
you.